Так, ну что, вторая половина патча 2.7. Самое время начать проходить сюжет. Так, тихо. Так, сперва... Так, подарок экспресса, между кадрами новый ивент. Угу, все остальное там же, да? У нас тут презентация талантов, Фуга, светлячок, Галахер, Кон, Иша. Может, на Галахера что упадет. Так, ладно. Пойдем сначала по сюжету. Да? Там броня? Нет, не гепард. Так. Сначала можно выформить, наверное, лучше. Наверное. 240. Мы быстренько выформим. Или нет, пойдем сразу по сюжету. Что у нас тут?
You can tell me anything that's bothering you. My lips are sealed like a bottle. Amphorius, the eternal land.
Так, у нас надо на японский переходить, да? Надо переходить на японский. Или на китайский, на японский, наверное, надо.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle? Huh? Has it been that long?
Ой, Химека тоже нет, да елы-палы.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Taikian Stadium has been repaired.
Ой-ой-ой, как плохо. Сам-то, я надеюсь, озвучили.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, You're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will.
Фонарем закрыли. Хитро.
Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Что-то ему актера тоже поменяли.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom...
То есть ты даже не поинтересовался, что она попросит взамен? Умно, умно.
I'll only know when I find out what it is.
Хотя, если его собирались там казнить, то все, в принципе, оправдано.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due, so why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. 1 Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Господин Понедельник.
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Так, что тут в этих записях?
Have an trigram on both ends. The third to last line says, today is a good day for public service.
No consumption of food except for burgers. What? Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Now let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh. I reckon the worst that can happen for this one is that they'll flip you back on your feet. Say, why don't you test it out this time? I'd love to see you do a handstand.
No, thank you.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't...
Ah. Huh. So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
Какая гадость.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Have a trigram on both ends. The third to last line says, today is a good day for public service and overtime. Huh? Mountain and marsh from top to bottom. The third to last line means... someone's slacking off right now. Trigram on both ends. The third to last line says, today is a good day for public service and overtime. Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea. Mountain and marsh from top to bottom. The third to last line means... someone's slacking off right now. Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea. Huh? and trigram on both ends. The third to last line says, today is a good day for public service and overtime. Mountain marsh from top to bottom. The third to last line means... someone's slacking off right now.
Так, ладно, пойдем исправим тут что-нибудь. Так, куда тут? Кстати, в автоматах можно поиграть. Так. 2, что ли, точки?
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
Золотой гачепон.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they? Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
Сундучок. Ладно. Мусорные баки.
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Мусор. Да, вот лучше мусор.
Something's happening. What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
пачка.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Это типа, чтобы играть в гачапон.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
Ну-ка, что это такое?
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule? They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out! Again.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do. That's half the work.
Stand still.
I see through you.
Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
Together as one. All things in this world, human creations.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Never hesitate!
May as well kill them all.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Relax.
I won't do.
Say bye to Bree. Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Again? That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
A quick divination.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
All things in this world, human creations. Converge and awaken.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear. Too close.
Cutting the net. Stand still.
have to do that. They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Ugh. Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Так, отзвуки искаженного порядка только усиливают хаос. Как настройщик в воскресенье легко распознал источник нарушения гармонии мира грез. И чего?
As divined.
А, и где? Ой, не туда. Не туда. Тихо тут. Все-таки сюда.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
Что такое дало?
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Шедшие вернутся первыми. Настройка мира грез. Что, еще что ли надо одну искать? Да я упала. Там маяк.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
Да, что-то опять тягомотиной запахло. Быстрее же с этой пиноконии уйти бы. Так. Я думаю, наверное, сюжета на сегодня хватит. Пойдем-ка мы посмотрим новых персонажей. Вернее, нового. Так, Фуга у нас. Мерцающий кокон. Ага. Ага. Ну, тут, кстати. Я не Что это я не купил? Только на одну. Ну ладно, я покручу сейчас Фугу, накоплю. Сколько у нас там круток-то? 345, обалдеть. 345 и здесь 41. Ух ты, 41 крутка. Нифига себе. 400 круток почти. Ладно, и гарант. Ну, в принципе, как раз, да. Заберу Фугу. Потом заберу Аглаю. И Герту. Так, ладно, что, пойдем потестим персов. Да, пойдем потестим персов. Или пойдем пофармим сначала. Пойдем пофармим сначала, а потом уже потестим персов. Что тут? Погнали.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Human creations!
The fearless knows not fear. I won't fear. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Too slow.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I won't fear. Never hesitate! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Still waters of oblivion. Stand still.
I won't fear.
Time to say bye. Boom.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Relax.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! Too slow.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow. Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Destined for oblivion.
Together as one!
Stand still.
I won't fear.
Time to say bye. Boom.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Still waters of oblivion.
Never hesitate! Too slow.
Relax.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear. I won't fear.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Never hesitate! I won't fear. Forever triumphant!
for oblivion. Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The fearless knows not fear.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! Too close! That was good.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The fearless knows not fear. Too close.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! That was good.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Together as one.
Never hesitate! Too close. Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Так, ну вот, пофармили. Пофармили. Теперь можно... Можно пойти потестить фугу. Так. Что там? Сборище честное рассосалось. Кстати, еще бы экспресс посмотреть-то надо было бы, по идее-то. Ну-ка, можно? Нет. Нельзя. А когда?
What kind of drink do you prefer?
Oh.
Straight or mixed? Neat or on the rocks? Care for a drink or perhaps some snacks?
Миксолог циц. Что-нибудь вкусное. О, еще и за деньги, надо же, а. Так, восстанавливает 4 очка техники всем союзникам. 30 хп, повышает защиту. Так. Так, устанавливает 30 единиц энергии, все союзники, повышается сила атаки. О, вот это вот лучше. Ага, ладно. Уголок отдыха. Сменить костюм пом-пом. Господи. Нет в наличии. Мы скоро костюмы для пом-пом будем покупать. Так, а как же делать этот декор-то? Этот. Идея декора. Участвовать. А как? Для космического дома. Так, ладно, хрен с ним. Давай пойдем потестим персов, а с декором уже завтра разберемся. Так, давай, Миша. Миша. Так, Миша. Разрушение. Использование очков навыков повышает урон сверхспособности. Сверхспособность может накладывать на противника статус заморозка. Мститель со шваброй. Что тут еще у него есть?
Looks like a troublesome guest.
Шваброй по морде. Итак, Миша. Базовая атака. Разрушение. Базовая атака. Прошу прощения. Наносит небольшой ледяной урон выбранному противнику. Навык. Обслуживание номеров. Наносит ледяной урон выбранному противнику. Небольшой урон соседним целям, а также увеличивает количество ударов, следующие сверхспособности Миши. Сверхспособность. Опаздываю. Наносит небольшой ледяной урон выбранному противнику. Изначально эта атака отскакивает от противников 3 раза до максимально 10 раз. Перед каждым попаданием есть небольшой шанс наложить на цель статус заморозка. Талант. Часовой спуск. Каждый раз, когда союзник использует очко навыков, количество ударов следующей сверхспособности Миши увеличивается, его энергия также восстанавливается. Техника «Остановись, ты прекрасна» создает особое пространство, которое останавливает всех находящихся в нем противников. Если бой с противником начинается в этом пространстве, количество ударов, следующей от сверхспособности Миши, увеличивается. Ничего не понял, ну ладно. Понятно.
Commencing support by the will of the 10 lords. The 10 lords decree, hereby ordain. Oh, I don't mess
Enemy
up.
data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Coming up now.
How much? Sorry. Give it up.
They got it.
I shall be the judge.
Coming up now. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. They got it.
Still in denial.
How much to... Sorry.
Recount.
Эй, да я. Так. Якун. 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 Гармония. Повышает силу атаки, критический шанс и критический урон союзника, действующего в следующем. Может передвигаться быстрее во время исследования мира.
Speed, not haste.
Ах, какая. Итак, Якун. Гармония. Базовая атака. Стрелок. Наносит небольшой мнимый урон выбранному противнику. Кстати, вот она мнимая тоже. Навык. Воодушевляющий залп. Получает 2 уровня статуса ревущая тетива. Сила атаки всех союзников повышается, когда статус ревущая тетива активен. Сверхспособность. Ныряющий ястреб. Когда активен статус ревущая тетива, критический шанс и критический урон от всех союзников повышается. Персонаж также наносит огромный мнимый урон выбранному противнику. Талант. 7 слоев, 1 стрела. Базовые атаки наносят небольшой дополнительный урон, а также повышается урон стойкости текущей атаки. Этот эффект может сработать повторно только через 1 ход. Техника в погоне за ветром. Повышает свою скорость передвижения. В начале боя, вызванного атакующим действием, получает 2 уровня статуса ревущая тетива. Ладно.
Gale Force! I've no interest in conflict.
The wind is rising.
Bolt! From the blue!
Let's make it quick.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
As easy as that. Rules are made to be broken.
To the clouds! Fighting is meaningless.
This is our chance. Spirit never dies.
I've no interest in conflict.
This is our chance.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Так, Галахер. Так, Галахер. Изобилие. Позволяет союзникам восстанавливать HP, атакуя противников. Повышает получаемый противниками урон пробития.
I'll be taking point.
Так, Галахер. Изобилие. Базовая атака. Пробковый сбор. Наносит небольшой огненный урон выбранному противнику. Навык. Особый рецепт. Немедленно восстанавливает HP выбранного союзника. Сверхспособность. Шампанский этикет. Накладывает статус мертвецкий пьян на всех противников, в то же время наносит им огненный урон. Усиливает свою следующую базовую атаку до умения Нектарный блиц. Талант. Пьяная драка. Статус мертвецкий пьян повышает получаемый целью урон пробития. Каждый раз, когда цель с этим статусом получает атаку союзника, атакующий восстанавливает свою HP. Техника. Мастерский эликсир. Атакует противника и после начала боя накладывает на всех противников статус мертвецкий пьян и наносит им небольшой огненный урон. Ладно.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Time to get vigilant!
Ну прямо избили.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
How's this taste?
Much obliged.
Rice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself!
You won't get away. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. You won't get away.
That's all you got? It ain't over.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Time for an overhaul. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Ай да я. Светлячок. Не прошло и полгода. Хотя нет, полгода-то прошло как раз. Угу. Светлячок. Разрушение. Сверхспособность трансформирует персонажа и наделяет его новыми умениями. Во время трансформации персонажа его возможности пробития и урон пробития значительно повышаются. Добавляет противникам огненную уязвимость. Что такое? Использует технику, чтобы подняться в воздух и перемещаться свободно. Ну как там? Ой. Светлячок может использовать свою технику, чтобы подняться в воздух и перемещаться свободно. Когда время свободного перемещения заканчивается, или вы нажимаете на кнопку техники, атака падения наносит урон всем противникам в радиусе действия техники и добавляет огненную уязвимость. Прикольно. Ой. Прикольно. Итак, светлячок, разрушение, базовая атака, приказ, пламенный рывок, наносит небольшой огненный урон выбранному противнику, навык, приказ, воздушная бомбардировка, расходует часть своего HP, восстанавливает энергию, а также наносит огненный урон выбранному противнику, затем продвигает свое действие. Сверхспособность, светлячок 4, полное сгорание. Переход в состояние полного сгорания продвигает действие Сэма вперед на 100%, а также усиливает его базовую атаку и навык, повышает скорость, эффективность пробития уязвимости и получаемый противникам урон, пробитие до окончания обратного отсчета. Талант. Огненный стержень кокона. Чем ниже значение HP, тем ниже получаемый персонажем урон. В состоянии полное сгорание эффект понижения урона сохраняет максимальное значение, а сопротивление эффектам повышается. Если в начале боя энергия персонажа оказывается ниже 50%, то она восстанавливается до 50%. Когда энергия персонажа восстанавливается до максимального значения, с него снимаются все ослабления. Техника. Приказ. Дельта, по-моему. Метеоритное сжигание. Взмывает воздух и свободно перемещается в течение нескольких секунд, после чего совершает пикирующую атаку по всем противникам в радиусе. В начале каждой волны все противники получают огненную уязвимость и огненный урон. Надо было стыкировать. Ну ладно. Не то сделал.
Take your positions.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true.
In the mood for another beating?
Fireflies to until everything burns to ashes!
It ain't over.
Firefly type will fight to live! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! Set the seas ablaze!
I like that confidence.
Rhythm get messed up. Let's improvise.
Attack detected!
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Enemy targets detected.
Stay in step.
Stand in position. Detonate! Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true.
Attack!
Like fireflies to until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
That's what you got?
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! This is more than a bad fight to live!
Бедняжка. Подожди-ка. Дай-ка пробежим еще разик. Так, это мы все прочитали. Да.
Firefly Type 4. Activate! Step up, let's see ya!
Сейчас попробуем с тем же то же самое сделать. Ну-ка.
Firefly Type 4. Activate! Decided to play your ace, huh? Join the battle. Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Detonate!
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! Firefly set the seas ablaze!
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
Commencing
The
support.
mood is set. Let the show begin!
Need data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Fight to live!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Ready for another? Firefly to set the seas ablaze!
Да, быстрее убилась. Надо было сразу. Ладно, пойдем к главной героине нашего вечера. Фуга. Изобилие. 19 дней, что-то мало. Итак, фуга. Небытие, изобилие. Позволяет союзникам наносить урон стойкости вне зависимости от типов уязвимости противника. Позволяет союзникам повторно наносить урон пробития. Позволяет всем союзникам активировать урон суперпробития. Ох, какая шикарная. Ох, какая шикарненькая. Угу. С хвоста их обалденно вообще сделали.
Not yet time to return.
Обалденно, вау. Вау.
Not yet time to return. That one doesn't look too good.
Итак, фуга. Небытие. Базовая атака. Пламенеющий хвост. Наносит небольшой огненный урон выбранному противнику. Навык. Даруя благодать. Накладывает на союзников статус молитва лисы, который повышает эффект пробития и позволяет атакам истощать стойкость противников без соответствующего типа уязвимости. Прикольно. Фуга переходит в состояние неистовый ожог, которое усиливает ее базовую атаку. Когда союзники со статусом молитва лисы атакуют противника, фуга имеет высокий шанс понизить защиту этой цели. Так, сверхспособность. Ослепительное пламя. Наносит огненный урон всем противникам. Этот урон истощает стойкость всех противников вне зависимости от типов их уязвимости. Прикольно. Талант. Благословение доброты. Пока фуга находится на поле боя, противники дополнительно получают статус блеск облачного пламени. Когда этот статус спускается до нуля, противник снова получает урон пробития уязвимости. После того, как союзник атакует противника с пробитой уязвимостью, он дополнительно наносит урон суперпробития. Техника. Сердитое пламя. Накладывает на противников в указанной зоне статус головокружения. После атаки противника с этим статусом в начале боя действие фуги продвигается вперед, и она получает высокий шанс наложить на каждого противника эффект понижения защиты, описанный в ее навыке. Ну, прикольно. Так, смотрим. Базовая атака. Хотя лучше с навыка, наверное, начать.
Shall we unite our goals? Oh!
Так, химика.
That's all you got?
You've got a lot
Have
of
we
nerve.
met?
Так, базовая атака. Базовая атака изменилась у нее. Она сейчас с хвоста будет стрелять. Прикольно.
Step up, let's see ya.
Так. Давай ульту тогда попробуем, посмотрим.
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
You won't get away.
Да, вот это обалденно.
Clouds are easily scattered. There's no harm in sharing good fortunes. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
It ain't over.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
You won't get away.
Дайте еще на ульту посмотреть.
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
You won't get away.
Ну, обалденно, обалденно, да. Ничего не скажешь. Красавица. Красавица. Так, возвращение к звездам, мы все видели. Ну что-то еще сделали, да? Или нет? Не сделали. Ладно, давай тогда крутить. Эх, жалко, Юкун у меня уже собрано. Долгий путь домой. Ладно, погнали. Так, падение небес, сколошился дом. О, Миша. Озвучие. Выпущенная стрела, ключ всех дверей, инвентарь, падение небес, новые горизонты. Ну ладно. Миша так Миша. Так, а тут у нас в магазине-то чё? Ну да. Чуть не пойму, почему. А, или у меня один просто остался, я один забрал. Я думаю, что такое? Что такое? Здесь пока ничего трогать не будем. Ладно. Сюжет, конечно, видимо, будет кислый, но Фуга рулит. Фуга однозначно рулит.